Thomas, where one player can dictate everything that happens, you have to be able to spread the ball out. Springfield has a lot of really skilled players, but they're a bit undersized. So facing a team like St. Thomas, if you can spread the field, get the ball to your players in space, you give yourself a better chance to be competitive in a game like this. If you're going to tight splits, go 11 in the box, mano-a-mano, you really have to have the bell cows in front to do that, and Springfield just doesn't have those capabilities.
Well, they certainly haven't displayed it yet. We'll see who's coming back to do that. But before we get going, of course, we'd like to thank our underwriters for letting us go live here at St. Thomas. We want to thank Carter Plantations for having us out here and underwriting us tonight. Of course, the Tangipahoa Parish Fair going on all the way through Sunday afternoon. So get your family out there, take a few chances at throwing the darts at the balloons, riding the terror cage ride you like,
yes,
Kenny, and the Gravitron, of course. Also, Livingston Parish Councilman, Chance Parent.
They have the big swinging boat swing, it goes back and
yes,
forth.
with the big dragon, of course.
Yes.
Well,
All right, a mishandled kickoff.
We're underway here, and as Springfield jukes and jives their way all the way to about the 25-yard line is where the ball will be finally spotted, where the Springfield Bulldogs will take over and see if they can't get something going here for just a second.
Yes. Okay, well, we have a 1st and 10 for the Springfield offense. Let's see what adjustments coach has put to his team. We need to at least see a good drive here, get on the board, and play for pride, guys. So we have a set here. And we have a give to the right-hand side. And again, trying to get outside past the numbers is really not going to be effective against this St. Thomas defense.
So shut way down and a loss of about 5 yards on the play. Kenny, they've got to put the ball in the air at some point. I think that Springfield, looking at some stats from last week, have yet to put the ball in the air.
I don't know that they have the confidence in their personnel to do. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see them give it a try, but frankly, from what I've been researching, I don't believe they've attempted a pass this year.
They have not.
And here we go. We got a handoff to the inside. Quarterback decides to keep on the read. Again, you're seeing a wing tee or base wing offensive formation where the quarterback's trying to get something to pop up in the middle. Not a lot there being allowed by the St. Thomas defensive front. And we're looking at a 3rd and long.
So that's Claiborne trying to hold the game in his hands all by himself.
Go. Brad, we're in a situation 3rd and long, and we haven't thrown a pass all season. Do you think we're going to run it for a 1st down all night long?
I don't believe. I think they're going to have to try to put the ball in the air right here, Kenny.
There we go. We got an outside. Good job. Back cuts it up inside the numbers, as we've been talking about. There we go. Hey, that is an excellent job. Good execution by the Springfield offense. Finally got that play to hit. We go with a toss to the right, and the tailback 34 is able to get in between the numbers and the hash mark, puts his foot in the ground, squares his shoulders, gets upfield, has a 1st down for the Springfield offense.
So that's William Barnett on the carry, and he's a very, very quick player.
I'd like to see him in space more, Brad. I really would like to see some flare passes, outlet passes, get him the ball out in space and allow him to shake and wiggle. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Springfield offense. Quarterback gets the call from sideline. Back in motion. Give is up. No, quarterback keeper. He's got something. He's got a 1st down, and he's out of bounds. Okay, hey, 2 back-to-back 1st downs by the Springfield offense, showing some life here.
So he's forced out of bounds at around the 45 44-yard line for the St. Thomas Aquinas. They finally have crossed the 50, Kenny. I believe it's the first time they've been on this side of the 50-yard line.
Since the first drive at the beginning. Yes, you are correct. That first drive, they came out, missed a field goal early, and it's really been all St. Thomas since then. But Springfield working with something here inside the 50-yard line. Quarterback's getting the call with the back in motion. Again, quarterback keeps it. Again, we're looking at basically a read option. Play called in the huddle is probably 18 option. And basically what you're seeing there is a fake to the fullback in the 1 hole. Okay, that's the 1. That's the 18. So, and then if the quarterback decides to keep it, then he's running to the 8 hole, which is on the outside. So that would be 18 option.
Claiborne is shut down once again, so the ball is going to be spotted around the 44-yard line or 43-yard line, and here we go again.
Springfield goes with a split in, split out wide. Quarterback's trying to get the St. Thomas line to jump. Receives a call, checks the formation. And we got a handoff again, trying to bounce it to the outside. Looked like he wanted to really cut it up there again, Brad, but good job by the St. Thomas defense. Didn't catch a number there, but the backside player, the play side linebacker did a good job filling the hole. And William Barnett, again, forcing that play really for not much of a gain. Springfield now looking at a 3rd and long.
So 3rd and about 7 for the Springfield Bulldogs. So, once again, it's that 3rd and long happening here, and yet to see the ball go in the air for the Bulldogs.
Look, 3 times the charm. The last 2 third downs, Springfield was able to come away with a 1st down. Let's see if they can keep this drive moving. Again, same play. Good run, good tackle, again, by the play side defense. I believe that's a strong safety, number 1. That's Carlos Bell. Does a really good job coming up, filling the hole. Got a 4th down. Springfield undoubtedly is going to go for it here. 4th and short. Again, that's really good execution by both sides of the football. Springfield offense has found something on that right side between the numbers and the hash marks. And if I had to guess, they're going to go back to that again.
Kenny, digging through some paperwork and some statistics, looks like Springfield through the year here has thrown the ball 8 times. They've been successful 6 times of the 8 times they've passed the ball, 1 for a touchdown. So I'm not sure what's holding them back from putting the ball in the air.
Well, you got to play the odds, my friend. There we go. We got a little something. Okay, quarterback keeps it on what we would essentially call a 21 option. The fake to the fullback over the 2 hole, being right over more on the backside of the right side guard. Quarterback likes to keep it, takes it up the setter's butt. Excuse my my French there, but has another 1st down for the St. Thomas Bulldogs. Springfield Bulldogs. They are moving and approaching the red zone.
So Claiborne keeps the ball moving, and they're going to set up again, 1st and 10, and they have starting to develop a drive. Kenny, I'm starting to wonder what that speech was like in the locker room for the Springfield Bulldogs.
Coach is saying, go out and play for pride, guys. Come on, put something on the board. You want to leave here tonight with a goose egg? Here we go. Same action again. Good job by the back finding that seam. Again, that is the honey hole between the numbers and the hash marks. That's where Springfield has had their success. Anytime that they get bounced outside the numbers, the speed of St. Thomas has been able to really corral the backs of Springfield. But again, they have something going on with and looks like less than 5.
So that was Barnett again with the carry, and he is carrying them even closer to the goal line. They're going to be around the 15-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and about 2 or 2nd and about 4 for the Springfield Bulldogs.
And Barnett's definitely approaching double-digit carries here, if he hadn't passed it. We got a pass. He's rolling out to the right, looking to the end zone, has a man. And it's a bit outside. Good coverage by the secondary of St. Thomas. Really forcing that play out of bounds. Defender does a great job of pinning the receiver on the boundary. boxes them out, and really gives no place for the quarterback to put the ball. Has to throw it out
that
of
was
bounds.
Dylan Wilson rather on the defense there, getting that ball to force it out of bounds, force that play out of bounds, and keep the Springfield Bulldogs off the board. They did go for the end zone. So now they're 9 for 6 on the year for passing the football.
Hey, we're looking at a third down, Brad. Third and short. 4 is off the field. That's something to note. Here we go. We got Barnett. And he's close to a first down. He runs it hard again. He's found something, Brad, inside that number and that hash mark.
I believe they
may figured it out.
I believe they may move the chains here.
There it is. Yes, he's got it. Yeah, I think Coach, a good adjustment by the Springfield coaching staff. They obviously addressed this at halftime with the backs. Typically your slot back or your wing back that's coming in motion, that play side motion. They've been bouncing the plays too far outside, allowing the speed of Springfield to recover, putting their foot in the ground in between the numbers and the hash mark, getting upfield, get 4, get 5 yards. Has led to a really nice drive.
So first and goal. I'll take that back. First and 10. They've still have another shot at the first down. And it is a nice defensive effort for the St. Thomas Falcons, and they back them up just a little bit.
And again, the coaching staff's going to go back and look at this play. You got a first down inside the red zone, and your offensive line is non-existent on that play there. I mean, there was at least 3 guys from St. Thomas that were able to penetrate the ball right on the snap. Got to get a better job by the guys up front, not allowing, get an arm out, slow the guys down. Don't let them just shoot gaps all day long. Again, here we go. We got second down almost inside the 10-yard line. The give is no, it's a fake, and 11's trying to bounce it outside. He's got a little something. He's down to about the 5-yard line. I believe that was Carlos.
That's Claiborne.
Excuse me, Claiborne. Claiborne doing a good job. Again, Brad, we were talking about it earlier. Those early gives to the inside, to the fullback, that were really being stopped for no gain, has now seen in the second half. You're seeing the fake. You're seeing the fake by the. You got me there?
No.
I lost. I think.
All right, so the Springfield Bulldogs line up for a third down, and it's a third down and about 5 to go as the snap comes, and it's a quick handoff, and it's a sweep to the left-hand side of the football field, and it's going to be a touchdown by number 1 for the Springfield Bulldogs. Austin Keenan is in for the touchdown. My. And now after a long, hard first half of football, the second half on first possession, they have put 6 points on the board and looking to make it 7 here if the kicker can put it through the uprights. So great job by the Springfield Bulldogs to get the ball rolling, and hopefully it's not too little too late to start this game up. The defense is going to have to come out and show some things and stop this Falcon offense that has just been unstoppable, Kenny.
You got me?
Not yet, and there is the field goal, and it is up and good. And it is 7 points on the board for the Springfield Bulldogs with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter, and it is rolling on. So here we go. Hopefully I got you now. So
all right,
a little excitement, a little pep over there on the Springfield Bulldogs side of the football game.
Okay, you got me now. All right, here we are. Kind of crackling in and out. Yeah. Well, Brad, I tell you, I was a little bit excited there. But I wasn't able to express it because my headset went out. And let's talk about that for a minute. You know those days where you just this is going and that's going, and right at that opportune time, your cell phone or hey, there There you go. It goes out again on you.
Cell phone in and out.
Cell phone goes in and out, and you're not allowed to celebrate.
So here we go. The Bulldogs are going to do an onside kick, and this may have been a successful onside kick. We're going to see who's going to come up with it. They are coming up, and it's going to be the Falcons are going to recover the football around the 48-yard line. Recovered by number 6 is going to be Brady Becerra. Recover the football. So he has been a name that we've said a lot tonight. So first down for the St. Thomas Falcons as they approach the line and are getting ready to start the drive to see if they can't negate the points that the Springfield Bulldogs just put on the board. So here we go, a shotgun formation as Dantzler goes and hands it off to number 3, who is having a very successful run down to around the 28-yard line for number 3. That is going to be Brad Lewis, who's got a touchdown already tonight. Looking for another one. So another Falcon first down as they continue to move. And we are, the referees are they're having a little conversation between themselves. I don't see any laundry on the field, Kenny, but they are having a discussion amongst themselves.
Are you reading me?
Uh-oh.
I lost everything.
Yep.
I lost everybody. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there. Oh, I feel like I hear myself every.
All right. So, not sure what was taking place there, but they're going to spot the ball somewhere around the 28-yard line, it looks like, as the Falcons are going to take over again. Nope. We've got a call here. It's going to be a penalty against the Falcons. Is going to back them up just a bit. So as they take this time to
go. All right, we're back online. You got me there, Ponce?
I got you, man. So as we take this time to back up the Falcons and they reset the chains, we'd just like to thank Carter Plantation for the underwriting of this football game. Of course, the Tangipahoa Parish Fair tonight, going through the weekend, and Livingston Parish Councilman Chance Parent, Carlos Notriano, candidate for Parish President. So get out and vote when it's that time, guys. Those are your men for sure. So the St. Thomas Falcons are in a shotgun formation and ready to rock and roll. So number 4, Cameron Dancer, receives a snap, hands it off, and he is up the field.
You know, there's one thing, Brad, that I believe we haven't seen tonight, and that's a turnover by the St. Thomas offense.
We have not yet. I believe the Springfield has 1 or 2. Springfield Bulldogs has 1 or 2 turnovers, but not a whole lot of faux pas by the Falcon offense tonight. They have just really been on point. So once again in the shotgun formation is Dantzler, and he is ready for the snap and takes it and fakes the handoff and throws it on down, almost picked off by number 1 for the Bulldogs, who is Austin Keenan.
Good job, number 1, dropping back in the zone, settling down and getting his hands on the football and diverting that pass for an incompletion. I tell you what, Brad, one thing that's not being highlighted, because it's not being really caught by our cameras, but is the sideline of the St. Thomas when they're on offense. You can tell there's a lot of preparation that goes in. A lot of these students are hands-on. There's several students holding up different card markers, which are plays, and some are dummy cards. So a lot of synchronicity on the sideline with the offense on the field.
All right, so Cameron lines up, takes the snap.
Oh, there it is.
There's the turnover we were talking about. I hope we didn't jinx him, Kenny.
No, I think what you see there is just a little bit of You know, the old broadcaster's jinx. We mentioned something, and there it happens. But we were looking for a little action anyway. Nothing against the St. Thomas offense.
You know what? It's been a while since I found $1 million in the driver's seat of my truck.
Excuse me while I leave the press box for a minute. I'll be back.
I hope that happens too tonight. That'd be wonderful as well.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work that way.
I tell you what, next week we'll be here for the homecoming game, but if you don't hear my voice, that means I found that $1 million, and I'll be sitting on a beach with an umbrella and my drink somewhere.
Oh, and probably a Spice Girl or two.
Indeed. So Springfield now takes over the possession of the football and just gets driven back for about an 8-yard loss.
And yeah, Brad, I don't mean to cut you off there, but that is indicative of a defense that, frankly, is not happy with the fact that they just gave up a score. Their goose egg is gone. Their offense has put the ball on the ground. So on first down, what do they come out and do? They drop a play for a 4-yard loss. That's an excellent job of taking charge and really showing the strength of this team is on that front defense, that defensive line. All right, we got the Springfield offense here. They're looking for a little something after the setback again. Yeah, there's a situation where they go field side, Brad, and going field side means you're introducing yourself to that play side speed of St. Thomas, which has been doing a good job of running lanes, staying home, and again, a loss of 4. So Springfield's looking at a 3rd and 17.
Keenan just had absolutely nowhere to go. So if you're not entertained tonight by this football game because it's getting out of control, you can swing by the Tangelo Parish Fair tonight, and Ryan Forett should still be on the stage tonight for you guys playing some music. So stop by and swing over there and see that at the Tangelo Parish Fair tonight, guys.
And here we go. Quarterback's rolling out. We're going to see another pass again, and let's see Alexa keep it, which he does, and he's got something. Got a first down. No flags on the field. Good job by the quarterback to move his team, move the chains. That, again, is Claiborne. Claiborne doing a good job of surveying the field. Taking what the defense gives him and picking up a first down.
And in that case, they gave him a lot. That was about a 25-yard pickup for the Springfield Bulldogs. This clock, Kenny, is continuing to work against them, though. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. We have a continuous running clock.
Yes.
It's kind of a situation. So clock management is going to be very important if they're going to continue to, once again, they're past the 50-yard marker, so they are on their way to a successful strategy here.
Right, and if you're the Springfield sideline, you've given up the idea of winning this game. That's really out of reach. But now what you're doing, this is an extension of practice. Let's see the guys get in there, call some plays, let some guys get some good work in. Again, you see a good direct handoff to number 1
and he
there,
was
Keenan.
Certainly keeping his feet moving.
About a 7-yard gain. That's the idea here. You know you're not going to win the game, but use this as an opportunity to get better and prepare again for next week if you're the Springfield Bulldogs.
Kenny, to be honest with you, I don't see the game out of reach yet. I'm an optimist. The glass is always half full for me, and I tell you what, if they did before, if this Springfield defense can stop this Falcon offense, get a couple of turnovers, maybe get 21 points on the board with half of the fourth quarter left, I see a game within reach. I mean, it's a lottery number, but it's a number. It's a dollar ticket. You never know.
What was that 2-letter word you used at the very beginning of this? What was it again? That starts with an I, ends with an F? If. Yeah, well, if if was a skiff, we'd all be down the river. I hear you, but I don't see that happening here. What I see is an opportunity for the Springfield offense or the Springfield Ball Club to play for pride, use this as an opportunity that they're obviously being outplayed right now by the St. Thomas team. That has already been recognized. So the idea of trying to win the game that's out of the window. Now it's playing for pride, playing for class.
I'll tell you what we can do, Kenny. we can enjoy the music here a little
yeah.
bit. Do a little dancing here up in the.
It is Friday night.
Just kind of give the crowd a wave there if they can see us.
Oh, if anyone's watching these shenanigans up here, it's a party.
It's a party. The shenanigans are going on. Something's in the water.
That's right, and it's not fluoride.
For your teeth.
That's right.
Now let's. Speaking of teeth, let's see if the Springfield Bulldogs can get a bite on driving this football down the field again.
Again, on the other side of the 50. They only hadn't been here, but this is the third time this game.
And once they've capitalized on it, so take it away.
Here we go. We got motion by the back, and it's give to Barnett. Barnett finds some good running room. And, again, gets outside of the numbers, again, where it gets stiff. I think if he stays inside there, he gets a little more.
Did a great job. He got all he could out of that run. Barnett followed his blocker all the way until he couldn't follow him anymore. That's about all you can do.
I tell you what, if I was John Gruden and I had a John Gruden Grinder Award, seeing as how this game is pretty lopsided, and sure, there's a handful, if not two handfuls, of St. Thomas players I could give it to. My grinder's going to be 34 for the Springfield offense. Probably the smallest guy on the field, but not measured in heart, that's for sure. He has been really pounding it away. I think he's close to 20 carries tonight, at least 20 touches.
William Barnett's going to have the chains brought out because he did get close to the first down marker. So let's see what happens here for the Springfield Bulldogs. Let's see here.
You think that they would probably just go ahead and
I'm hearing a little
rack that one up.
I'm hearing a little pessimisticity coming from the
referees need practice too. So if there's not a lot of opportunities to get a measurement, we got to at least get one in a game. I mean, what's a football game without bringing the chains out, guys?
So it's third down and just about an inch.
I mean, if you don't bring them out and measure it one time, why even bring them?
Why even bring them, you know?
Yes.
Everybody's got to have a job to do.
Yeah,
let them do it every now and then,
everybody's got to get a trot on the field.
Hey. Some people even cut their grass in the wintertime, right? Just because.
Just because it's there.
Yeah. You got to – it's a job.
All right, well, we got the clock is stopped at the moment. Referee is about to wind it. And let's see what Springfield has. I believe we're going to see a pass maybe a little play action, something. We got
better put something
wide on the field side. No, we got a direct
handoff.
He's got something. He's got something backside. Can he get there? Great call. Great call. Good job by the inside center and guard combo. Really did a good job.
This is what I'm talking about, Kenny. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about quick scores, getting it up to, if they can score 21, if they can get the score to 21-42 before halfway through the fourth quarter, I'm telling you, the milk hasn't gone bad yet.
Yeah, but it is sitting in the skiff.
Hey, look.
So.
There's no electricity in the house. Keep the refrigerator door closed until it's time to open it. But
because it will come back on.
It will come back on, but we want to keep the milk. Keep the milk
good.
Keep it fresh.
Here we go. We got a first down and a give to Springfield off the left side. That's number 4. He didn't find much there. Again, L.J. Robinson. Looking for the edge, and really nothing there. Another good job of pursuit by the St. Thomas defense.
Unfortunately, clock management was not good there. He didn't get out of bounds. So the clock continues to tick. 10 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter as the Springfield Bulldogs get in the huddle and devise a plan to try to get this ball from about the 8-yard line into the end zone. Kenny?
I think they're going to go to Barnett on that outside. It's just, why would you put your best player all night long way outside and not give him the ball? Is that Barnett? No, excuse me. Barnett's lined up on the wing. Again, I feel like Springfield has something. If they want to throw a slant or anything across the middle, there's no drop by the linebackers. They're not respecting the pass at all. Anything they want behind the linebackers is there.
So here we go. 10 minutes, 16 seconds left. 7-42. there is a drive being put together. The last few possessions that Springfield's had, they called a timeout right here, Kenny. Why? Because they believe that they can win this ball game still. It's in the grass.
Exactly why I wouldn't have knelt on the ball at halftime.
Aha.
You know, put the game out of reach. And if you want, by the halfway of your third quarter, you can put all your backups in. You put your freshmen in.
So you are agreeing, if all the chips were in the correct spot, it's in reach, right?
So yeah, I'm telling you there's a chance, but it's a
so you're telling me
one.
there's a chance. I read you.
Oh, was that Samsonite? We were way off.
Way off. Well, we're going to find out if the Springfield Bulldogs are going to be way off or way in here. They need a score.
I think Barnett's that's your guy here. You going to get him the ball. Here he comes.
He's lined up.
No, he's going to keep it. And he's got something. Is he in?
They are pushing.
He's in.
And that's it.
That's in. Well, excellent job by Springfield putting 2 scoring drives together to start the second half. Unfortunately, maybe a little too late.
Here's what I want you to notice about that play. And if we had our replay set up, we could show. But I'm sure the fans watching at home will replay this game. Did you notice the strength of the Springfield offense pushing a wad of defensive Falcon players into the end zone?
Yes.
Who is wearing out here? Points can tally very quickly when one team is rested and one team is wore out.
Again, the intricacies of a wing offense, a handoff offense like that is the fakes inside, and then the fakes outside. Barnett was has really been gashing the St. Thomas defense here in the second half on the outside. You see that outside motion, which causes those linebackers to leave a void in the middle of the field, and 11 did a good job of capitalizing on that on the keeper.
All right, so that's 2 unanswered scores by the Springfield Bulldogs. Kenny, 2 unanswered score. Now, so that's 2 unanswered scores. So, also, check this out. This is the second time that the St. Thomas Aquinas has been live on Florida Parish Television.
Well,
this is a much better outcome than they had last time. It was kind of a slaughterhouse, kind of the other way around last time. So,
well, I have to tell you, Brad, it is a true pleasure to be here in good company for these type of events. And
well, thank you.
It will not, I assume, be the last time that St. Thomas is
another
on live
attempt
TV.
at an onside kick,
Oh,
and they recover it this
job.
time. So now Springfield has the ball again, and here we go, Kenny. 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We're talking about quick scoring football, Kenny.
Again, you were telling me there's a chance, and I didn't believe you, but now I'm going to have to eat those words.
I hate to be, sitting up here in the announcer's booth. It's when it's a close game, you don't ever want to really pick sides because we're here for Florida Parish Television. We're here for Carter Plantations. We're here for Channel 17. We're here for Carter Plantations. We're here for the Tadgebo Parish Fair. We're here for our councilmen. We're here for our parish presidents, Carlos Nociano. But at this time, I've got to be rooting for the Springfield Bulldogs.
Absolutely, 100%. Again, it's all about the spirit of the competition and the fact that these young guys haven't thrown it in. They didn't throw the towel in. They didn't get back on the bus. They didn't take their jerseys off and say, hey, it's over. They've come out here and they've busted St. Thomas in the mouth here in the second half. Hopefully, for Springfield's sake, it's not too late. But I mean, you got to light the bite and the dog in this fight here in the second half. Here we go. We got a second down for the Springfield offense, who again is across the 50 after recovering the onside kick. And we got a keeper by the quarterback there. Claiborne probably wish he would have given it off on that one. I think his fullback had a little something there. Elected to keep it, was corralled by the outside containment of the St. Thomas defense, again playing sound assignment football.
So let me ask you this: if you had to guess tonight, who do you think that candidate Carlos Notriano would be pulling for? You think he's an underdog kind of guy?
I think he is. I think he's a 34 for the white there. A hard-nosed, undersized underdog who's just going to get in there, fight till the end, and, when it's all said and done, we'll see what happens.
Well, there's a bad snap.
Oh, we have a catastrophe in order. Good job by the Springfield backfield, not allowing that ball to get away from him.
And if you want to follow us we are live on Charter 197 E-Tels. Well, and if you want to follow us online, we are online at one more time on that worldwide visual. Well, anyhow, you can also watch us on Cox on channel 21. While the AT&T,
and we got a little Sweet Caroline going on. We got a
199.
We have a fake.
99. I'm sorry. It's UVerse channel 199.
And here we go. Not much there for the Springfield offense. Trying to get outside again. The speed of the St. Thomas defense proves again to be too much to overcome. And the Springfield Bulldogs turn the ball over on downs. And I think that, Brad, with there went any chances of a comeback. But, hey, it's still early. Let's see what St. Thomas can do here for the next few minutes. Of course, we want to see everyone get out of here in good health. So I don't anticipate we're going to see anything too outrageous.
All right, so the Falcons are going to have the ball here around the 45-yard line, and they are in the shotgun formation, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to find a nice running room and going to try to get to the outside.
He got a first down.
Makes it all the way to about the 38-yard line, and wow, what a run as they continue their domination.
There we go. That's what we don't want to see. We see
Number 4.
Dantzler. He comes up limping after a first down run.
Dantzler is down and not getting up. Guys, if you want to,
not something that you want to see if you're a St. Thomas fan.
If you want to follow us, you can follow us at AT&T UVerse 99 or Cox Channel 21. If you are a Charter member and you have Charter Television, you can find us on Channel 197 or E-Tel Channel 17.
Well,
and always on the internet at fptvonline.com.
Okay, it looks like here we have a bit of an injury to Dantzler's his right ankle. He may have rolled it on that last run. Seeing the trainers down there applying a little pressure to it, he's walking off on his own power with a bit of a limp. So it's not it doesn't look serious, but he's probably going to deal with a little tender ankle there.
So, Dantzler, would you call him a key player of the game?
I would call him my MVP of the game.
MVP of the game. With 7 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock, game very far out of reach.
But let's not award him that just yet. There's one other player I'd like to talk about before we make that decision. There we go. We got to give.
The handoff to number 3
as he goes to the outside. Got something. He's got a first down.
And more. He's still on his feet. That's number 3, Brad Lewis, who's had a couple of touchdowns tonight for St. Thomas Aquinas, and he is getting closer. He's got
to be close to about 150 yards rushing on the night.
Around the 17 or 18-yard line, they're going to spot the football, and it's going to be a first down, and they'll move the chains, and St. Thomas continues to make their drive. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game, Kenny. I think it is time for the coffin to be brought out.
I think it is. The guys were back there doing some shavings on it. Unfortunately, that's going to be the case. But, hey, hats off to Springfield. They delayed that action by coming out in the second half and really playing tough in the third quarter, not quitting, putting some points on the board.
Here's the snap. A new quarterback in for St. Thomas, and he gets wrapped up really quickly. That's number 14, Hunter Stanley.
Yeah, Hunter's going to have to learn there that, when you get outside the pocket, if it's not there in that first throw, go ahead and send it to the boundaries, out of bounds, and save yourself from taking that lick. But, we all want to get hit a little bit too. So maybe he was just trying to get a scuff on his helmet so he can tell everyone he played tonight.
There you go. So
now, Brad, we were speaking earlier about players of the game. And before we go ahead and, the easy give is always to the quarterback, to the best athlete. But I really have to say that the front three of the St. Thomas defense, the two ends and the nose guard, I would have to go ahead and split that player of the game up between those three guys individually. They really made it hard for Springfield to get anything going early on, which allowed the St. Thomas offense to really take control of the football game. And it wasn't until late in the game that Springfield was able to actually move the ball with any kind of success past midfield. So my player of the games would have to be, I think it was 99, 94, and 53. I believe that was the three up front. Really an excellent game by those three guys, playing well, playing together.
So new quarterback again into the game. Number 14 is going to be Hunter Stanley making a pass, and it's going to be complete to number 5, Jacob Becerra, who is the younger brother of Brady Becerra, who we talked about tonight. He's a sophomore, and good to see a little action being passed around the field, and that young quarterback, Stanley not being afraid after the first round he had out there, getting dropped back for a loss. So
do you suppose, and I ask you this from for an experience answer, do you suppose being the younger brother or being the older brother is a little bit, it kind of sucks when your younger brother is taller than you are, huh?
Well, I was the younger brother who was taller than my older brother, so it was the whole broccoli thing, though. He didn't eat his broccoli very much.
That's what it is, yes. He was
so
more
Stanley
of a carrot
backs
man.
the pass and fires one in there, and the St. Thomas Falcons were a little curious of who that was going to go to, but that was intended for Carlos Bell, I do believe, who was going to be the intended receiver there. So it's going to be
a turnover on downs.
A turnover on downs, and now the Springfield Bulldogs will have a chance to put a little more pride on the board with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the game. Kenny?
Yeah, if you're the Springfield coaching staff right now, you're telling your guys, look, this game is over. Let's make this the last possession of the game. Let's put a good, solid drive together. Let's go down and get some points, and really, we're playing for next week. This is to get better. So for next week, so there's still plenty to play for here by Springfield. And the give is up the middle, again into the teeth of the St. Thomas defense.
Well, let's not forget about Channel 17's coverage of Springfield. St. Thomas is made possible tonight by Carter Plantation, who was such a gracious host for myself and Andrew Glasscock and Jason Arth, our sheriff, to hopefully be reelected. We were out there this past weekend playing golf out there. The Tangipahoa Hope Parish Fair going on tonight through Sunday. So bring your family, bring your friends out there. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Livingston Parish Councilman candidates, Mr. Chance Parent, and Carlos Notriano, candidate for parish president as well. Thank you for your underwriting tonight. We appreciate you so much for making this live broadcast happen, and looking forward to doing more and more with you guys in the future, and you guys also being a part of this wonderful television program and television station. So thank you so much to all our underwriters tonight. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the game. Kenny, 42-14. Not a real nail biter tonight, but you know what? Beautiful weather. What a night to watch a good game of football.
Absolutely, and really, it's about the effort and the competition. These guys have come out here and they kept battling, even though the game has been lopsided throughout most of the night. You're seeing a lot of effort, a lot of heart being put out and laid out on the field by the St. Thomas and Springfield ball clubs. And really hats off to both coaching staffs for having their players prepared to come out and entertain the town for the night and really just have some good old wholesome Friday night fun.
I can tell you who I'm impressed with, Kenny. I'm impressed with both sidelines. The sportsmanship on both sides of the field. You've got your St. Thomas Falcons right in front of us on our side. You can see them. All the helmets are on. Mm-hmm. They're all in formation. They're all lined up.
They all look
the coaches
the same.
down
yes.
there. And, of course, the Springfield Bulldogs on the other side of the football field. All the helmets are on. All the guys are engaged in the football game. They're not sitting down. They're not kneeling down. They don't have that presence of, hey, I'm quit. I can't wait to get back on the bus. They're in love with the game of football. They're standing on their feet, and they're watching the game happen.
Yes, and again, that's a testament to the coaching staffs on both sides, having their players prepared, understand what it means to wear the uniform and to represent your school on a Friday night, the pride to take into it, and the competitiveness that both teams are exhibiting here. Again, go back here. Good play by 22, the backside backer by St. Thomas, filling the hole, playing sound football, staying on top of his feet, seeing a lot of good things.
Well, let's not forget about you mentioned the coaches, so let's not forget about the head coach of St. Thomas Aquinas Falcons, John White, and the assistant coaches Tommy Bolton and Randall Leger, Jimmy Flanagan, Stephen Champagne, Guy Mitchell, and Mike Stant for the St. Thomas Falcons, and of course the Springfield Bulldogs head coach is Ryan Serpis, the assistants Mike Janis, Lou Inman, Guy.
Let me
Hendrick,
try that one for you. Yeah, that's
one.
a good one, huh?
Michael Rutland and John
Lou
Pace.
Iman and Guy Hendrick, Michael Rutland, John Pace, and Russell Loper.
Loper. Well, somebody certainly got lopped tonight. 20 seconds left to go in the game, and I believe that's going to be it, Kenny. I had a good time with you tonight.
It looks like Springfield may try to run one more play, and why not,
Regardless of what happens, it was a great broadcast tonight, Kenny. I really enjoyed it. Once again, want to thank our underwriters tonight for Channel 17's coverage of Springfield and St. Thomas, all made possible by Carter Plantation. Go play golf out there this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend. The Tangible Parish Fair is going on from now until Sunday afternoon. Livingston Parish Councilman candidate Chance Parent, Carlos Nociurano candidate for the parish president. You guys can follow us on AT&T on UVerse Channel 99, Cox Channel 21, Charter Channel 197, ETEL Channel 17, and of course FPTVonline.com. If you want to follow us from anywhere in the world, you certainly can. And there it is, the degree of sportsmanship being shown on the football field as the guys shake hands and say good game and good night.
And remember to have your pets spayed and neutered.
Thank you, Bob Barker. And look, we will be back here at the same field, the Pete Valente Field here at St. Thomas Aquinas for the homecoming game. So please join us. Can't wait to see you guys back. I'm Brad Ponce. Alongside of me is Kenny Gilliott, and we'll see you guys next week on FP TV.
Hey.